welcome to Style Tour. Today we're going to be speaking with area videographers about films that they've been working on over the past year, and we're actually here at the Enoch Pratt Library. And we're here at the Enoch Pratt Library because you all always know, I always say that education is important, and there's so much information and education that can be found at the Enoch Pratt Library. Roswell Encina, who has been with me before on Style Tour, is going to tell us a little bit about some of the films that you all show here at the Enoch Pratt Library. What is it, once a month?
It's several times a month, actually.
Okay. Can you tell us a little bit about what it is?
Yeah, it's a variety of films for the whole family, what we call our free family flicks, or we have several films that are also like art house films, or some films that are award-winning, from Oscar winners to other award-winning type films.
Okay. And so when are these films usually shown? Because I know that most of the time it's like once or twice a month, but is it a scheduled time where the viewing audience can come in?
Yes. They're mostly on Saturdays, either Saturday mornings or Saturday afternoons. Like the free family flicks, we try to focus on, pretty new animated movies, like from Up to An American Tail to Coraline. We had Coraline a couple months ago, and we even showed it in 3D. We provided 3D glasses for the families that were here. As for the adult films, or for like the art house films, we show from art house films, award-winning art house films, to even documentaries. Like last year when Sean Penn's Milk came out.
Okay.
Several weeks later, we showed the documentary about the real Harvey Milk. And because of all the attention Sean Penn's movie was getting, a lot of people came here that Saturday morning.
Wow.
At 10 in the morning. There were about 200 people here watching that movie, that documentary.
And so if someone wanted to find out more about the movie schedule and how often you all show, how can they get in contact with you?
They could either go to prattlibrary.org, that will have the whole schedule of all the movies that are shown here at the Pratt, or at the Pratt Library's Compass, which is our program's newsletter.
Okay. Now, there was something that you mentioned to me before that I'm really curious about is checking out artwork. If you can tell us a little bit about that.
Oh, yes. If you go to the Fine Arts Department, that's only here at the Central Library on the second floor, you can check out actual framed artwork. Like if you just moved in and you have your walls are so bare, you could check out some original artwork put on your wall.
How long are you able to do that for?
For 60 days.
Okay.
Or if you're a realtor, for instance, and you need to sell a house and you need something on those walls, check out some free artwork.
Interesting. Okay, well, I thank you for stopping on the show, and we're going to talk now to a friend of mine. We actually went to school together. Her name is Martina Evans, and Martina is an area producer. She's produced a couple of films, and she's working on one now called 3 Weekends in June. And also, Martina is working on this book. And tell us a little bit about this book.
Okay. This is my inaugural book, Worst First Dates and the Lessons Learned, and it's actually a compilation of 40 stories from men and women about worst first dates. And initially I had gotten stories from women, and then the men said, no, we have stories too. So they started volunteering stories.
And so that all kind of ties into the film that you're doing. The film that you're doing is called 3 Weekends in June, and it has a wedding and a funeral and a
bridal shower.
A bridal shower.
Right.
And that starts production when?
Actually, we're in the audition phase, and that will start production hopefully the end of January 2010 to the beginning of February, and we hope to have it wrapped in 2 weekends. So,
so this is a short film?
It is a short film, 20 minutes or less.
Excellent.
And the goal, the aim is basically to showcase as much of Baltimore as possible, to shed Baltimore in a more positive light, because The Wire might have done a little damage. So, but I think it'll do well in terms of actually showcasing not only Baltimore scenery, but talent.
Okay. Well, I thank you both for coming on, and we're going to get moving here, because we have like a lot of people that are going to show their films today that they're from the Mid-Atlantic region, and we also have a very important guest here today that I'm going to keep it a surprise. Anyway, we're going to get on with this first film. I am here with Ami Mogabonihera, and he is also a film producer. He's also a videographer for music videos. How are you? Welcome to the show.
Nice to meet you.
Tell us a little bit more about your journey, because you're not, we talk to people from all over, but you are one of 2 of the people that we have on this particular show that are from out of the country. We have somebody else that's from India, and you are from Africa.
Yeah.
Tell us how you got here.
I'm originally from Burundi, which is a very small country in East Africa, which we like to call the heart of Africa, because it's like in the center of Africa and it's shaped like a heart. And I've been a refugee since I was 5 years old because due to war in the eastern region of Africa, I had to move to Rwanda, then to Congo a few years, to Tanzania, and that's when we immigrated as refugee to United States of America, and we landed to Baltimore, Maryland in 2002. So that's my story as far as being international.
And you're making it a little smaller than that. You've done a lot of, you have done an amazing accomplishment to have come from that and to come here and pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep moving. That's a huge accomplishment. And now you're doing music videos. And tell us a little bit about some of the music videos that you've done.
Pretty much, I'm an artist myself. I do music. I try to limit myself to everything because once I make a song, some people may not like it, some people may not enjoy it as much as the others, and it might not fit to everybody's genre of music that they listen to. So I try to make a little bit of everything, and on top of that, I make my own music videos to broad them on the internet, and then try to do short films to go along with them.
Now you had a really good response to, it was a video that you did, it was a music video that you did, and you got a pretty good response to that. Tell us about that.
Well, the beginning from the way I started with the video stuff was when I did the first song, and I wanted people to listen to it and give feedbacks and to see how well I'm doing. It was the video called Chill With You, and it had an anonymous of many feedbacks and comments, so many people wanted to hear more and see more, so that's why I started to grow from that.
Okay, so and we were, and I'm sorry to cut you off, but we weren't going to show any music videos for this because this was exclusively for the filmmakers. But we want to show that. We're going to show Chill With You, and we're going to also show, it's a short film that you did.
Yes, there's a short film I did at school because I'm a student at St. Mary's College, which is a small school. I was taking a class which is the art, like visual art class, and we had to do a project. The project was to capture your daily reflexes through a media type, whether it's a video or photography, and you had to include in that. So what I did was walk around through the day with the camera and a video camera, and then kind of connect them together as to what I did throughout the day.
Throughout the day, made your whole day. Well, I appreciate you coming on Style Tour, and I wish you much success. And the next two videos that you're going to see are going to be, tell us the names again. Chill With You is the name of the video, because the music video is actually very nice as well.
And then it's called The Daily Reflex, which is the
Got it. So you guys stay tuned, watch this.